Hello, planters and growers. My name is Macie, and this is Potting and Planting from FastGrowingTrees.com. If you are a new grower or looking to take your home and landscaping to the next level, you are in the right place. Today, we're going to be breathing fresh life into one of my very good friends' mid-century home by adding a touch of greenery with the help of the home decor favorites, Monstera Deliciosa and Fiddle-Leaf Fig Tree. You'll learn why these plants are the perfect choice for home decor, how to pot them and place them in your home, and care tips for happy, healthy plants. This is the Monstera Deliciosa. Some call it the Swiss cheese plant thanks to its unique holes that are scattered throughout the leaves. I like to call it the ultimate houseplant. It grows up to 6 feet, thrives in most home interiors, and the unique look, paired with the fact that it's relatively easy to care for, makes it a must-have for any and every homescape. We'll also be potting this, the Fiddle-Leaf Fig Tree. I absolutely love this tree for every homescape, with its large violin-shaped leaves that fill up a room with life. You've likely seen these trees at hobby and home stores, artificial ones that is. This guy is the real deal. All of these plants are available right now on FastGrowingTrees.com. FastGrowingTrees.com has taken the guesswork out of growing. They ship a mature tree that's well on its way to thriving in your home, so you can say goodbye to the fear of failing. There'll be links to each of them in the description below if you want to pick up one for yourself to follow along or gift one to a friend. I have my Monstera. I also have the pot that I'll be transferring it into. Make sure you select a pot that has drainage holes and one that's as deep and wide enough to accommodate the plant. I'm also using a mixture of potting soil and peat moss. The Monstera favors a moderately moist soil, so the combination of 2 parts potting soil, 1 part peat moss is a good mix to help retain the moisture. First, we want to loosen up the dirt that's in the container, and then we'll lean it at an angle and remove it from the container by pulling at the base. When potting or repotting, you may notice that your Monstera has sprouted aerial roots. This is completely normal. You can either direct them into the soil, trim them off, or just let them be. Before placing the Monstera in its new pot, it is not a bad idea to loosen up the roots and remove some of the old dirt to let them know that there is room to grow. You can purchase a moss pole for support and insert it where it will assist the plant in its upward growth, but not inhibit it. Next, we backfill the pot with our 2-to-1 mixture of potting soil and peat moss. Before we finish up the potting, we're going to secure the stems. I'll be using green garden ties, but you can use twine if you wish. After you have them all tidied up, top off the soil and water it deeply. You'll want to wait a couple of weeks before resuming regular monthly feeding with liquid fertilizer during watering. All right, on to the next one, guys, the Fiddle-Leaf Fig. Like I said before, I absolutely love this plant for home decor. If you know someone who's been thinking about breathing fresh life into their living space, be sure to share this video with them. And if you're finding this video helpful, please do us a favor and hit the like button so other plant and tree enthusiasts can find this video. I want to display this Fiddle-Leaf Fig Tree in this hand-woven basket pot, so I'll be repotting it in this interior pot that has drainage holes. First, we put some potting soil into our pot. Then, we're going to loosen up the dirt that's in the container. Next, we'll lean over, grab by the base, and pull the pot off. After we loosen the root system, we're going to insert it into the pot. Now, backfill the pot with potting soil. Finally, do not forget to water it thoroughly. This is going to help the roots and the soil settle in the pot and remove air pockets that could damage the roots. Be sure to not water again until the top 2 inches of the soil is dry. There you have it. They are repotted and ready to stage in my friend's home. For me, I never feel like a home is complete unless it has a little bit of life in it. So let's get to it. Be sure to be conscious of where you're styling your plants. While you may have found the perfect visual spot for the space, you need to be sure it's the best spot for your plant to thrive. Monsteras and fiddle-leaf figs love bright, indirect sunlight and usually will grow best near a large east or south-facing window, where they can soak up the sun without being hit directly. After you've staged your plants in your home, it's important to remember to maintain them. Picking a day of the week to water them and touching them up is a great way to stay on top of it. With houseplants like the Monstera and the Fiddle-Leaf Fig, they can collect dust. So as needed, be sure to wipe their leaves gently with a mixture of soap and water. If you notice new leaves coming in yellow or leaves dying, it's likely that you're overwatering or your plant soil is retaining too much moisture. Plants that sit in saucers where water is allowed to accumulate can be especially susceptible to this, so make sure that you're not using a saucer and you allow your plants to drain fully before putting them back in a decorative pot. That's all for this episode of Potting and Planting from fastgrowingtrees.com. If you have any questions at all, leave a comment below. And don't forget to subscribe for more potting and planting videos just like this.